All right, Jason. So it's been a long time since we
Yeah.
discussed what have you been playing. So tell us what you've been playing.
Um, well, there's a game that I think a little flew under the radar, so
Okay.
maybe you didn't hear of it, but I played it it came out last year, but I finally played it. It was called God of War. Have you
Oh,
guys heard
that little
heard
ditty.
of
I've
that
never heard
one?
of that. Is that like
Yeah.
an
Yeah,
indie or what is that?
I don't think it's indie. I just think a lot of people didn't know it existed.
I
So
thought the
feel
last
like
one was
I'm
trash, actually. So
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I think that this one was just a random game that no one played.
Yeah.
Um, but you all missed out because this game was freaking great. So no, oh man, God of War. From like the third minute into the game, I was like, this game is amazing. And
Yeah.
just
Yep.
it was, and like I mean, God of War is always known about like huge battles and all that, but like the little tweaks to gameplay and how it's kind of Dark Soulsy, and I mean, it was just so fun. And I could absolutely see why it was Game of the Year for the Game Awards. Like, totally get it. And it was one of the games where after I beat it, like I won't give any spoilers, but it was over, and I was like, no, like don't be done. Like I just wanted to keep going, and like it's kind of relatively short. It wasn't a really long game, but it was worth it the entire time. And like I cannot wait to see the next game that they do, which hopefully they do something soon. Yeah, man, that game just delivered. And having played like a lot of the games previously, I think I only missed Ascension on the PS3.
Mhm.
It really plays into your like knowing of Kratos and like where he's come from, because yeah, like just that character's evolution and everything else that's new is just super great. I think you've all actually played it, right? I think everyone here has played it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah,
haven't
super
yet.
solid
Oh,
game.
John hasn't
Oh,
played yet.
John.
Oh, John.
Oh, not yet.
John.
No,
Well,
you're
I've never heard of this franchise before. I didn't
Yeah,
know it was available. So
Now you're the Jason.
I know.
But no, it's great, and yeah, I love it, and I don't mind like missing out on. Oh, it came out a year ago. You just played it now. Like, do whatever. Just get out there and you got to play it. It was super great.
Yeah. God of
Is there
War.
anything more satisfying than recalling your axe?
No, oh, it's so fun, and like
the best.
yeah, I would just occasionally be like, "Can I throw my axe all the way over there and then
Yeah.
call it back through this door?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can." So it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
Or like getting
and,
collectibles by throwing it and then letting it drop and then pulling
just
it
letting
back
yeah,
through another door.
exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Oh, it's so good.
It was fun, and like I don't want to give any spoilers for John's sake, but there's a lot of cool moments, and I think like if you know the character and like it plays into like more information like that you gather, and I really like that aspect of the game because the developers give people that have invested more time like more out of it.
Yeah.
So I mean like seeing Kratos and he has like the wraps around his wrists. And Laura's like, oh, what happened to his arms? Because she like hasn't played the previous games, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, let me tell you.
How long do you have?
Yeah, right, exactly. So it's just stuff like that that I really appreciate, and yeah, it was cool. Very fun game. Glad I finally played it.
Yeah. In Game of the Year voting, I know I emphatically picked Celeste as my Game of the Year. God of War was like that close. It is
Yeah.
so insanely good.
Mhm.
And I was having a conversation with a friend about like how God of War looks, and to me, I always envisioned like the start of next generation. The games would look like this, and it's
Yeah.
taken. I thought that was the jump we were going to get, and we didn't get it. And I thought we weren't going to get it at all. But God of War is clearly like that sort of next gen level game, and
Yeah,
it looks phenomenal. I love as you've been saying, like they were kind of cagey about like weren't they all saying like this is like a reboot or reimagining, or they were trying
Yeah.
to dodge the fact that this was connected to the other games.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's directly connected.
It's
to that.
directly connected,
Yeah.
and they do it in such a cool way. If you've played
Mhm.
those older games, lots of nice nods to the previous entries in the series. But
Definitely.
though I feel like if you haven't played those, you're probably still okay too.
I think you
Definitely.
are. I think you are because it does give you sort of its own isolated story.
Yeah.
I think certainly you could take this game, play it, and then go back and play the other games and get just the same sort of fulfillment out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I love that. I love what they did with the combat system. Like I mean, like I love the old combat system as well, but this just feels a little
Mhm.
more weighty to it, and it's still a lot
Yeah.
of fun and challenging, and you can do some crazy combos in it as well in a different way. And
Yeah.
it's I
Even
think-
some of the more traditional weapons feel good,
Yeah.
even if they don't work quite the same way, but they feel really, really good.
Yep, for sure.
Yep.
And,
And I think just like the new lore, like I know nothing about Norse mythology, like really at all. So like it was kind of cool, and like I don't know, all the surprises that came through and all the crazy characters, like it was fun. It was a definitely memorable game for sure.
yeah. How have we gone this far and not said boy?
I know, right?
Boy.
Atreus
That's what I
is
was
such a
thinking
good
too.
character too.
He is a good character, and he has a really good arc, and I can appreciate that. So,
He does, yeah.
yeah. I want
My
more.
favorite part though are the dwarfs, the blacksmiths.
Yeah.
They're great.
That's what I had in mind, but I was like, oh, these new characters. But they're
Yeah.
Brock and Sindri, whatever. Oh,
Yeah,
wonderful.
great.
All right. How anything else you've been playing, Jason?